most of the people don't look in the initial stages, like you should go with a reputed registered agent. Why? Because now I had mentioned almost all the challenges or some hidden things that is involved in this free zone and mainland. Now you'll be wondering, what is free zone, what is mainland? I really don't like everybody watching this video is much aware of free zone or mainland. Free zone is a special economic zone designed by the authority itself for certain activities. Say for simple example, if you are into commodities, then DMCC is the free zone. If you are into financial companies like fintech companies or a banking sector, you can go for DIFC. Similarly, there are a lot of media related free zones like Shams. So why I was precise with that, each free zone in UAE or Dubai is designed for specific activity. They give more prominent for these activities. It doesn't mean the other activities are not allowed in this free zone, but the more prominent is given for the designed activity. So in that aspect, free zone is the area where you can save a lot of tax and the VAT. Now, if you see DIFC, it is completely zero tax till 2029. So, and if you are a person planning to do a trading and you don't want to do any business in the mainland, then you can get 0% tax. You can import the products from any part of the world and you can export. So, free zone is a special economic zone. That's the primary thing that you need to understand about free zone. And depending on each free zone, the cost varies. Okay, and mainland is another area, or the license issued by Dubai Economic Department is called mainland, and they follow civil law. So these are the two major category or major difference between mainland and free zone. Now, talking about the banking aspect, free zones mainly formed with virtual office will have certain limitations in some banks. Some banks are so friendly with free zones like Mashreq Neo, Vayo. If your activity aligns with their criteria, then these banks will give you bank account or the corporate account very faster. But the traditional banks still look into a lot of KYCs, and the compliances asked by them will be little stricter than the other virtual banks. So if you are a person who's having a free zone license, you should be very clear with choosing your bank. And also, if you are planning for having a lot of employees, a good infrastructure, you should look in the initial stage itself with your free zone authority whether they are having the privilege of providing facilities, because some free zones they don't have the warehouse facility or the office facility. In the initial day, if you don't check into it and down 6 months you go with the authority and ask for a physical premises, they may not be able to give you. Say for an example, Jablali is a free zone. In Jebel Ali, to have a warehouse, they are asking a time minimum of 3 to 6 months because of the lack of warehouse availability. So you, without having the knowledge of warehouse availability, get a Jebel Ali license, and then later you go to have a warehouse, they may not be able to provide you. That can add a lot of cost for you. You'll have to shut down the license in Jebel Ali. You'll have to make a new mainland company to get the warehousing facility. This will be another challenging things. Another important fact which most of the people don't look in the initial stage is like you should go with a reputed registered agent. Why? Because once you register your company with an agent, he or she or that corporate is having the whole authorization of your license. Tomorrow or day after some time, if you want to move out of them, you need NOC from them. If these corporates are not going to provide you with NOCs, you will be facing certain challenges in getting new visas or changing the company to another agent. So this is something you need to have a very clear clarity in the initial day itself. Always go with traditional, reputed, registered agencies. Otherwise, go to the authority directly. By this, I would like to conclude the video. Why? Because I had given you a lot of information, but it's up to you to make the market analysis and choose the right judiciary for your business. Unlike with the fake advertisement or the false leading advertisements, that shouldn't give you the business criteria or the free zone. It's you who need to decide your business and the judiciary. See you in the next video. Thank you.